You look down at your cup. Your name is 4 letters long. It is not a hard name, yet the barista has somehow spelled it in a way that defies the laws of linguistics. This is your 3rd time this month. Now, the boring explanation is that the espresso machine is loud, the barista is tired, and it's Monday morning rush. That's what Starbucks wants you to think. But when something happens this consistently to millions of people in thousands of stores all over the earth, it stops looking like an accident. It looks like a pattern. And in a multi-billion-dollar corporation, patterns are never random. Today, we're breaking down the hidden psychology of the misspelled Starbucks cup and why this might be the most brilliant viral marketing trick ever pulled off. Think about your average Starbucks run. It's totally automated. Your order is on an app. You tap your card. You stand in a silent crowd staring at your phone. It's fast, efficient, and honestly, a little cold. But then a human voice cuts through the noise and shouts a completely mangled version of your name. And what do? You didn't get mad. You laugh. You pull out your phone, take a picture, and post it on your Instagram story with a caption, "How did they get Borthany from Bethany?" Stop and think about what just happened. A massive global conglomerate just got free advertising, hand-delivered by you, happily for absolutely nothing in return. No coupon, no discount. You just did it unpaid marketing work for a company that made over $30 billion last year. Why did we fall for this? Well, marketing experts like Joan Berger have found that we didn't accidentally share information on social media. We share identity. He calls this social currency. When you post that ridiculous cup, you're signaling to the world that you're funny, relatable, and in on the joke. And every single time you show off how quirky your cup is, Starbucks gets a free billboard. But the free ads are only half the story. The mistakes actually make you like the company more. Back in the 1960s, a psychologist named Elliot Aronson discovered something called the Pratfall Effect. He proved that when a highly successful person or a massive brand makes a small, harmless mistake, people actually find it more likable, not less. Think about it. A giant tech or coffee company can feel sterile, intimidating, and robotic. But the moment they stumble and write Kark instead of Clark, the corporate armor cracks. A little bit of human warmth gets in. Psychologists Susan Fiske and Chris Malone found that we judge companies the exact same way we judge people, on competence and warmth. Starbucks is already elite in competence. Your latte tastes the same in Seattle as it does in Miami, but they struggle with warmth. By accidentally, on purpose, messing up your name, they instantly transform a soul-crushing mega corporation into that quirky neighborhood coffee shop that knows your face even if they can't spell your name. There's one final psychological trick that play here, and it hits human insecurity. We all suffer from a weird paradox. We desperately want to fit in a group, but we also desperately want to stand out as individuals. When you stand in a crowded Starbucks, you are just an indistinguishable unit in a mass-produced assembly line. Your cup is identical to everyone else's, except your cup has a beautiful, chaotic disaster written on it. Even though it's wrong, that typo makes the cup yours. It separates you from the crowd. We live in a world of extreme standardizations. Every retail store uses the same algorithms. Every app uses the same clean interface. Predictability is efficient, but humans hate total predictability. We are drawn to friction and to the unexpected. If your name was spelled perfectly every single time, you would glance at it, confirm it's yours, and chuck it in the trash. It would be flawless, and flawless things are incredibly forgettable. Now, to be clear, there is no leaked internal memo from Starbucks, corporate headquarters, ordering barista to butcher your name. There is no paper trail conspiracy. But whether it's a calculated corporate playbook or just the natural byproduct of a loud room and a rush shift, the psychological effect is exactly the same. It triggers social currency, so you post it. It triggers the pratfall effect, so you like them. It breaks the monotony of a hyper-automated world. It makes you feel just a little bit noticed. So next time you look down at your cup and see a total spelling catastrophe, ask yourself, Are you actually annoyed, or are you secretly glad you have something worth posting?